Russia targeted infrastructure facilities in central and eastern Ukraine on Sunday evening in a response to a dramatic Ukrainian counteroffensive in Kharkiv province that has reshaped the war and left Moscow reeling. The mayor of Kharkiv city, Ihor Terekov, said a strike had knocked out power and water to much of the city, in what he described as an act of revenge by Russia for Ukraine's recent battlefield successes. There were reports of blackouts in Dnipro, Poltava and other eastern cities, potentially affecting millions of civilians. Volodymyr Zelensky blamed Russian terrorists for the blackouts. No military facilities were attacked, the Ukrainian president said in a statement on social media. The goal is to deprive people of light and heat. In a message on Telegram on Sunday night, he said the Kremlin would not succeed in breaking the Ukrainian people, and appeared to address the Russian leadership, asking, "Do you still think that we are one people? Do you still think that you can scare us, break us make concessions? You really did not understand anything." In an early evening update on the military situation, Valery Zaluzhny, the commander-in-chief of Ukrainian forces, said Ukrainian soldiers had regained control of about 3,000 square kilometers of territory since the start of September, and were approaching the border in the country's northeast. In the Kharkiv direction, we began to advance not only to the south and east, but also to the north. There are 50 kilometers to go to the state border with Russia, Zaluzhny said. The Ukrainians have retaken the rail hub of Kupiansk, 60 miles east of Kharkiv, and are in the process of seizing Izium, which was being abruptly abandoned by the Russians, whose defense ministry said their forces were regrouping. Then on Sunday night, the country's military said it had seized checkpoints due north of Kharkiv city, on the Russian border, in an area separate from the breakthroughs of the past week, southeast and east of the industrial city. In an attempt to hit back, Russia launched strikes targeting the power grid on Sunday that plunged Kharkiv and other areas into darkness. Ukraine's leadership has long feared that attacks on the grid could take place in the run-up to winter. In Sumy province in the northeast, the governor urged residents to unplug electrical devices. Electric tension has fallen in the network through the region, Dmitro Levitsky wrote on the Telegram messaging app. "I recommend disconnecting electrical devices as much as possible." Officials in Sumy, Dnipropetrovsk and Poltava regions said power was restored shortly after, but Kharkiv was still in darkness as midnight approached. Mihailo Podolyak, a top Zelensky aide, said the city's CHPP-5 electricity station had been hit. The Russian strikes come after several days of striking Ukrainian gains. According to the Institute for the Study of War, a U.S. think tank, Ukraine has retaken more territory in 5 days than Russia had taken since April in the lightning counteroffensive, whose success has alarmed vocal supporters.